cups and cigarettes laying around the room. I don't mind a little mess, just wanna stay with you, and we'll do anything that we want today. Won't be scared of falling down no more. So take me away to some other place. Don't wanna wait.
This is how our company managing universities. The first one is we providing our employee to choose their time to do their prayer. And then the second one, emphasize communication. We will make sure our own employee understand about all the procedure by using different language, picture and symbols. And then view employee as individual. And then the last one is be open-minded.
Oh my Indian summer, we are green under the sun. We do our best to hide innocence fading away as we learn the truth, and we'll be anything that we wanna be. Gotta get what's coming anyway. So take me away to some other place. Don't wanna wait. Oh my Indian summer, take me away. I ain't afraid, calling your name. Oh my Indian summer. Oh my Indian summer.
This is how our company give reward to the performance. The first one is thank you letter, and then thank you meeting by call the employee to come to our CEO office, and then give them subsidy travel, give them a bonus, and help small events to appreciate their good work.
I'd run 1,000 miles if I could run with you.
Hello everyone, my name is Larasati Putri Tanata. I'm from MB-40-INT-1 and I'm from Group 2.
We could be good together. Guess misery.
So, we would like to introduce you our company that's called Sidomari. We stand since 1998.
So take a chance and run with me. Everywhere we go, we'll turn to paradise. All I know is
At 1990, Mrs. Rihanna made a powder herbal medicine for her son who get cold.
paradise.
Since that time, her family member also asked her to make it for other family members.
Paradise. All I know is that I need you in my life.
Because that medicine is good for cold, so the other family member tell their neighbor, tell their partner job to try it too.
Whatever we would do, we do it just for fun. You only get so many trips around.
Due to high demand, finally Mrs. Rihanna bought a company that name is Sidomari.
We could be good together. Guess misery loves company.
Since Sidomari was established, that powder herbal medicine turns into syrup and have many flavors and also have for kids. So here is our important people that run our company so well, so our company can be as big as now. The first one is our CEO, Larasati Putri Tanata, and the second one is General Manager Raisa Amina, and then our High Manager Aditya Pratama, and our company Treasurer Niken Endang Prastiwi.
Hello, I'm Niken, and I will explain 3 topics in strategic human resource management. The first one is managing workflows and conducting job analysis. Workflow analysis examines how work creates or adds value to the ongoing business process, and it can be very useful to the customer-focused programs and in business process re-engineering. Job design is the process of organizing work into tasks required to perform a specific job. Different approaches to job design are work simplification, job enlargement, job rotation, job enrichment, and team-based job design. Job analysis is the systematic process of gathering and organizing information concerning the tasks, duties, and responsibilities of job. And job analysis can be very useful for many purposes like legal compliance, recruitment, selection, performance appraisal, compensation, and training, also career development. HRIS, or Human Resource Information System, are systems used to collect, record, store, retrieve, and analyze the data concerning an organization HR. And HRIS are very helpful to the managers to make HR decisions. And the second topic is understanding equal opportunity and the legal environment, or we can say it EEO. EEO means eliminating barriers to ensure that all employees have chance and choice to perform their maximum potential. EEO has some objectives like eliminating discrimination, eliminate sexual harassment, and then protect people who have been discriminated or sexually harassed, and also promote recognition and acceptance of everyone's EEO. EEO practices include fairness at work, hiring based on merit, promotion based on talent, and all of it concerns all aspects of employment, including recruitment, pay and other rewards, career development, and work conditions. The third topic is recruiting and selecting employees. The hiring process has three components. They are recruitment, selection, and socialization. The first step is recruitment. Recruitment is the process of generating a pool of qualified candidates for a particular job. And the second step is selection. Selection is the process of making a hire or no hire decision regarding each applicant for a job. Selection determines the overall quality of an organization's human resource. And there are two concepts of important selection tools. They are reliability and validity. And for the selection tools as predictors of job performance, they are recommendation letters, application forms, ability tests, personality tests, honesty tests, and interview. And the third step is socialization. Socialization is the process of orienting new employees to the organization and the unit in which they will be working.
Hi, I'm Aditya Pratama. I'm gonna explain about appraising and managing performance. Performance appraisal includes the three things. The first one is identification. The second one is measurement. The third is management of human performance in organizations. The first one is identification, means determining what areas of work the manager should be examining when measurement performance. Rational and legally defensible identification requires a measurement system based on job analysis. The appraisal system then should focus on performance that affect organizational success rather than performance irrelevant characteristics such as race, age, or sex. The second one is measurement. The centerpiece of the appraisal system entails making managerial judgment of how good or bad employee performance was. Performance measurement must be consistent throughout the organization. That is, all managers in the organization must maintain comparable rating standards. The third one is management is the overriding goal of any appraisal system. Appraisal system should be more than a past-oriented activity that criticizes or prizes workers for their performance in the preceding year. Rather, appraisal must take a future-oriented view of what workers can do to achieve their potential in the organization. This means that manager must provide workers with feedback and coach them to higher level of performance. The next part is about training the workforce. I'm gonna explain key training issues. Some of the important training issues facing today's organizations are presented like this. The first one is how can training keep pace with a changing organizational environment? The answer is many training topics are provided online. As products, sales producers, and equipment change, online content can be easily created or changed and disseminated to employees. However, does this flexibility come with a cost of poorer learning or application on the job? The second one is, should training take place in a classroom setting or on the job? The answer is classroom training may lack realism and not be as effective as training that occurs while on the job. However, on the job training can cause slowdowns that decrease production or irritate customers. The last one is, how can training be delivered so that trainers are motivated to learn? The answer is, lecture and workbooks may have outstanding content but be ineffective if they do not engage with trainers or motivate them to learn. A key to motivating trainees is to make sure that what they are learning is for them and their jobs. The next step is when employees are sent to training, they should be able to see how the content of the training is related to performance of their jobs. And the next is, if this relevance link isn't there, employees cannot be expected to be motivated to learn the content. Similarly, consider how motivated you are to learn course material when you don't see how the content is relevant to you. In addition to relevance, making training fun and an active experience can be positive for the motivation levels of trainees. Incorporating activities that get people involved, such as a team exercise and including humor, and can improve the motivation to learn the material. The last part I have to explain is about developing careers. Career development is not a one-shot training or career planning workshop. Rather, it is an ongoing organizes and formalizes effort that recognizes people as a vital organizational resource. The challenges in the career development have before putting a career development program in place, management needs to consider three major challenges. The first one, who will be responsible? Second one is, how much emphasis is appropriate? The third or the last thing is, how will the needs of a diverse workforce be met?
I'm Raisa and I'm going to explain about the first one, managing employee separation, downsizing and outplacement. The second one, managing compensation, and last about designing and administering benefits. Downsizing and outplacement can be managed effectively. In employee separation have both cost and benefit. Costs include recruitment costs, selection costs, training costs, and separation costs. The benefits are reduced labor costs, replacement of poor performer, increased innovation, and the opportunity from greater diversity. I'm going to explain about managing compensation. In managing compensation, have three elements: total compensation. The first one, base compensation, pay incentive, and benefit. Designing a compensation system have 9 elements. The pay option manager need to consider in designing compensation. The first one, internal versus external equity, fixed versus cost variable, and the performance versus membership. Managing compensation have categories of compensation tools. There are two broad categories of compensation tools, job-based approach and skill-based approach. I'm going to explain about designing and administering benefits. Employee benefits are group membership rewards that provide security for employees and their family members. They are sometimes called indirect compensation because they are given employees in the form of a plan. In designing and administering benefit have 6 types of benefit. The first one, legally required benefit, health insurance, retirement insurance, paid time off, and employee service. The benefit strategy have 3 elements. The first one, the benefit mix. The second one,